Hi, today, Windsor, Ontario. Big city. I'm going to turn my computer in just a second so you can see where I grew up. This is what I consider home. We moved here when I was about 12 or 13. I went to high school here, first couple of years of college, back visiting with some friends, which has been real kind of interesting. We've changed a little bit. We seem to be aging. I don't completely understand. At least they are. I'm not sure if I am. But this is the city that sits right on the border to the United States of America, and that's the Detroit River and the Renaissance Center in Detroit and most of downtown River. When we first moved here in 1969, I think, we could be in Windsor and actually watch the riots in Detroit, which was kind of fun. Fires burning and militia on the roof, but they say that Detroit's in bigger trouble than that. Oh, I don't know if you saw that, but here's part of one of the things is how the boats go up and down the river. Here's a tug. You don't see this very often. You usually see just the big lake freighters that carry things up and down. But I had breakfast with a lake freighter captain today. A real specialized group of individuals who know how to pilot this river and move the grains and steel and things back and forth up the St. Lawrence Seaway, which this is part of it, through the Welland Canal. They say that the boats are 78 feet wide and the Welland Canal is 80 feet wide. So I don't know if you can imagine 2 feet to spare where they can fit these boats in the Welland Canals, but this guy was real interesting to talk to. But yesterday I had lunch with a man that I went to high school with, and I saw him outside of his office. He's a barrister, a solicitor, a lawyer. And I said, "John," and he turned around and he said, "Mick, how are you?" And I was kind of surprised that he knew me right away. And we went to lunch, and it was absolutely fascinating. I haven't seen John in 18 years maybe. And he said, "I still love what I do." And you could see it. His eyes were balanced, they were shiny, he was relaxed, and he said, "I traveled," he said, and I thought, being a lawyer for 30 years, I thought I would be bored of it. Maybe I would. Right? Maybe that's why I didn't do it. But I talked to John, and it's what DeRopp talks about, the master game. Find a game that's worth playing. Maslow said it. If you can find a game that captivates you, play the game. DeRopp says, play the game as if your life depends upon it, because it's all involved in the game. And I see. John is he's pushing 60, as some of us are, and he still loves the game of law, the game of soliciting, the game of being a barrister, and apparently good at it. It runs in his family, his dad, his brothers, and he are all that, but I don't know if they all enjoy it as much as he does. But it's been an interesting trip. It's been a fun trip so far, just coming back in time.